or you have business with God. You have business with me.
Oh, Lucien, I would have of you now that which tied you to me. You may answer them as a free man before free.
My humility and gratitude.
Going to for what you have achieved and what you have grown into here in our life.
Lucien, there's come times, I would have your answer now. What say you? Will you join the Lord?
Yes, with gratitude and honor.
I call forward the order of the laurel. Is there a member of the Order of Chivalry to speak for this man?
Your Majesty, Your Highness, my name is Sir Michael of York, and I will speak for this candidate. I am very lucky to know that this is actually the person you think it is. This is Lord Lucien, Queen's Bard, and a very talented singer and storyteller. This is a very gentle soul, Your Majesty. His grace and his honor and his sensitivities make him a wonderful candidate and a wonderful member of the peerage. He's sweet, teaches, excellent musician, and for that reason I commend him. But I would also tell you something that I know about this gentleman. He has an extremely fierce heart when he proceeds to work with you. The amount of time, energy, and concentration, focus is extremely admirable. I salute this candidate to you, Your Majesty. Definitely say yes.
Is there a member of the Order of the Pelican to speak for this man?
Come to you now, dear Mistress Natalia, the order of Pelican, but with the words of Master Stephen, Lieutenant of Civil and Companion of the Pelican. Unto their majesties, as well as my brother and sister here, and all those who may hear these words reading. I regret that I cannot appear before you in person today, as I am at the moment bearing your majesty's greetings to the court of Primera. I am honored and delighted, however, to speak as a companion of the Pelican for my friend and colleague, Lord Lucien. We often discuss how to determine whether a particular activity is an art or a service. Before you stands a perfect example of how it can be both at once. I first worked with Lord Lucien when he asked me to help translate a lyric he had written into Latin to be used as a processional for King Darius and Queen Alethea of happy memory. This proved to be a matter of some considerable give and take, since the translation often required changes to the scansion and backing. Rather than being a cause for frustration, however, the process in Lucien's hands was an utter delight, and I am overjoyed to collaborate again for a piece in honor of Angus, late Baron of Concordia. More recently, he has worked intensively to help incorporate proper musical and poetic elements into several authentically based coronation ceremonies, including that of your majesties. In these endeavors, Lord Lucien's work has been invaluable in taking music and poetry from their ancillary roles at the feast hall and campfire and firmly reestablishing them as they were and as they belong as essential and integral parts of our ceremonial. In this he has given us many of those moments we so fervently seek, those moments when our souls are transported in time. This is a service to the realm and to the society, and what is more, it is an area heretofore not deeply explored. Lucien has broken new ground in his pursuit of his art, and the result has been a great service to us all. I commend him to my brothers and sisters, for he is one of us. I commend him to your majesties, that he be elevated to the order of the laurel. And I, as Mistress Natalia, you are my peer. Thank you.
Is there a member of the Order of the Rose to speak for this candidate?
I am delighted to claim that honor. I am Countess Clara Eric's daughter, and I could go on and on and on and on about the wonderful qualities of Lord Lucien, but something that I have learned from him, particularly at the last year's King Queen's Bardic Champion, is to leave them wanting more. It could be intimidating to speak for someone who is so good at wordcraft, but I know that Lucien would just give me his gentle, encouraging smile. There it is. And I will know that my effort will be enough. We place great value, especially on a day like today, on inspiration. And there is inspiration by demonstration, which Lucien has certainly mastered. But there is also inspiration by inclusion and encouragement, which makes those around him not only want to be like him, but sets them on the path to become so. And that is a great thing. Performance could be seen as a solitary endeavor, but Lucien does not take that approach with his art. He seeks not only to teach, which is a noble endeavor in and of itself, but to grow his art and his audience with new performers and new members of the populace who appreciate all different kinds. And that is a courtesy to both the performers and the audience. Courtesy is a virtue that requires the participation of others. It is nothing if practiced in a vacuum. Laurels will speak to the virtue of Lucien's prowess in discourse and declamation, but he is also one of the best listeners that I know. And listening is so important to courtesy. So important. Courtesy is about making others feel included, make them feel welcomed, make them feel valued. And you do that by paying attention to the people that you are being courteous to. Lucien pays attention. If you've ever been lucky enough to have his attention, you know the truth of that. And then, I will close with words from a dear friend. I have always been struck by how much care he takes with those around him. It is a selfless love that permeates everything he does and leaves no room for thoughtlessness or unkind deeds or words. I commend Lucien to you, your majesties, as a shining example of courtesy, and we should be more of here.
Is there a member of the Order of the Laurel to speak for this candidate?
I would speak for this candidate, your majesties. I'm Mistress Catherine Ridgeforth. The arts and sciences give many things to the people of your kingdom. Food, drink, clothing, all of which we need for our bodies. But poetry and music are what warm our heart and nurture our souls. Lord Lucien has been gifted with a great innate talent in these areas, but that is not why I am standing up here today to speak for him. It is because of the years of research, the hours and hours of practice, and the fearless pursuit of projects that would make many people quail. Most of us, if not all of us, should be familiar with the quiet sound of the harp in the background of an event, which is so, so special to so many people and came from Lord Lucien. Anyone who was here last winter has still, I'm sure, in their minds a certain song in defense of sheep that delighted and thrilled the audience. And anyone who has been at these coronation ceremonies that were spoken of has experienced the majesty of the music and the word and what they bring to those ceremonies. What Lord Lucien does is not merely entertain, although entertainment is important. He provides those moments that bring us together as a community in laughter, in joy, in awe, and give us that magic window for those moments when we are transported from the here and now and taken to perhaps a world that looks a little bit different solely because of what his craft and his skill has executed. I commend him to you. He is my peer. On behalf of the order, I am thrilled to make this recommendation.
Is there a medallion?
Your Majesties. This is my medallion which I received when I became a member of the law, and I had it of my foreign companion afterwards.
Sister Mantle.
I just really trust the front of the Majesty. It's in the latest fashion of the 13th century.
Sister Amy.
And this is the gift of his beloved.
Augure des morts, a nostre avenant. Les paroles d'alliance es la vaillance, nous venons touchant am Lucien de Contier. Les paroles passées, il a de comprendre, Dieu spiritual to the stars, tu la manière. Tu me laisses to try, tu me laisses baisser trembler. I start this chanter, I start désordonner. De l'harmonie del ciel, le point vraiment belle. Sur tes sens qui sont, persistent dans le vieil. Dans ces notes sorties, si la bella monte, et tu t'appresses le port d'exceptionnel. Mit se réveillant-tu, tu la soucis barrière, et continue d'y surveiller, si tu montes à noter. Le lait ensuite, et tigre au éclair, si qu'une subtile étendue des costumières. Après son vestement, elle laisse par-dessus l'air, et tu sais qu'on embrasse la veille du premier. en Notre Dame, la reine Adelina, voyant grande et d'autres au Lucien, les dons du l'horreur, avec les armes, à dire par et tous les bénéfices appartenant au dit ordre de l'ordre, à 2 novembre, année
On All Souls Day, at our accession, words of which the hearing is marvelous come to us concerning one Lucien de Pontivy. He took the harp to himself to tune it, heavens. Whoever saw him as he handled it, how he touched those strings and made them sound. Sometimes in a tune, sometimes together, might remember the harmony of the spheres. He did things to be marveled at of all men, when he had set his strings. He took up the harp and made the strings sound in other tones. All wondered much that he knew this so well. And when he had done this, he began to sing loud and clear the lie, which was once told of the tiger, that the Bretons are used to tell. Afterwards, he made the strings of the instrument sound as his voice had sung before. Heavens, how those that heard could love him. By such hearing and our great affection that we bear for the said Lucien, we, King Kenric and Queen Avelina, grant and vouchsafe to the said Lucien the title of Laurel, with arms by letters patent and all the benefits appertaining to that said order of the Laurel. On this, the 2nd day of November, Anno Societatis 48. Calligraphy and illumination by Eva Woodrose. Words by Jahan Dulac and Aldreda de Tamworth.
You will notice that in taking his belt from him, I have left Master Lucien with no way to hold up his I have in my hand a very ancient relic that was bestowed on me by the late Marion of Edmondsville while she still lived on this earth. She was only the 2nd laurel ever made in the East. And in those ancient times, it seemed to those great people of that time that a Duke should have a belt, like unto the chivalry. And Duke Caradoc of the Bow made this belt with his own hands for her Mistress Marion. It is in the fashion of the times. The buckle is of silver and of precious stones. And this is the first of the many burdens that you will bear as a peer of this realm. When she gave me this relic, I thought it would be preserved and brought out on festival days as a treasure. And then it occurred to me that it should live in the world. And that who better should it live with than a poet whose job is to take memory and make it a song. And now it is yours. And you will make it a history for it. And you live in the world. Thank you, Your Majesty, for allowing me that privilege.
For Master Lucien, newest member of the Order of the Laurel.
Vivas! Vivas! Vivas!
Pay no mind. Je m'appelle Lucien de Pontivy. Dans la langue de mon breton, je serai Lucien Pontivien. Le jour, à partir de 7 heures et dorénavant, suis votre homme. Pour la musique, pour le conseil honnête, pour l'honneur. My name is Lucien de Pontivy in Bretagne, my home named Lucien Pontivy. And I swear to you, from this day I am your man. For music, for good counsel, and for honor. So it shall be. Et des eaux, that, et des eaux, des nattes, that.
Master Lucien, you've already proven your worth in deed. I accept your fealty, and we know that if you would have anything of us, you have us. You've given so much already. I hesitate to ask for more, but we have no doubt.
Oh, that's between a weird hole.
For the fealty of Master Lucien.